We're going to have our coffee together and just a very simple good morning YouTube. We're going to do things a little different. Ministry announcements we'll save for another time. Today is Monday, June 25th, 2018, and what I'm about to share with you, if it doesn't touch your heart, you simply don't have one. Grab your coffee. Let's have a sip of coffee this morning. When we packed up and left Riverbank Park in Flint with our worship in the park and feeding the homeless, we decided to take a ride up Hemphill Road in the city of Flint, where there's an abandoned school, and the homeless like to sit in the entranceway, and they have a table set up, and they sit there. So we had some food left over, and we pulled into the abandoned school, and there they were, a young lady and a few men, and they were hungry, and we fed them soup and what biscuits we had left, and gave them some clothing. And we met a homeless gentleman with a beautiful voice, and he's doing something. This is the reason that I love this ministry so much. His name is David, and he's a singer and a songwriter, and he writes gospel songs, and he's homeless. And he wants to share a song with all of you called Doing Something. Let me share this. This is going to touch your heart. This is going to bless your life today.
Doing something.
All right.
Well, I spent my whole entire life trying so hard to be something. But after all that toil and struggle, guess what happened? I ended up being nothing. But one day I sang at this children's charity, and it struck something deep inside of me. And the first time in my life, man, I realized I was doing something.
Amen.
Yeah, I was doing something. So I started going down to these old folks' places. You should have seen the looks on their faces when I sang the old rugged cross
Oh my.
and Amazing Grace.
Oh, come on. Amen.
And I seen my brother was down and out. I couldn't wait to help him out, 'cause it just felt right. It just felt so good, 'cause I was doing something. So when I stood there on Judgment Day, and I looked God straight in the face, and he says to me, son, well, I've been watching you, and you was always doing something. Like when that old lady fell down in the parking lot, and nobody even cared to stop to help her up, but you did. I appreciate that, 'cause you was doing something. And that young girl dropped her rent money on the floor, turned her back and walked out of that store. But you tracked her down and you gave it back to her. Man, I was proud of you, 'cause you was doing something.
Hallelujah.
And that young boy needed help getting his wheelchair on the bus. And you gave the homeless a few bucks, even though you didn't have too much. But you was doing something. Yeah, you was doing something.
Amen.
And he said, now that your work on earth is through, I got something for me and you to do. Come take my hand, my child. Come take a walk with me. And me and you will go do something.
Amen. God bless you. Beautiful. 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 Amazing.
Do.
This is why I do what I do. doing something. What are we doing? Are we doing something too? I'll put the links below to how you can support this ministry, your ministry, God's ministry, and outreach to the poor, the downtrodden, the homeless. God bless you this morning.